very early. I'm gonna try and record a little bit earlier than I did yesterday because I didn't get a whole lot of footage yesterday. Trying to not have like 10-minute vlogmases. It's hard when I work for 8 hours a day, but I'm gonna start today earlier and go get on the Peloton, get some breakfast, and then get ready for the day. I've got to head to work, but before I do that, day 3 of the advent calendar. Let's see what it is. Oh. Interesting. They are Lemmy De-Bloat Gummies. Prebiotic and probiotic blend. Okay. There's 14 of them? A 7-day supply? I feel like that's actually a lot more than I would have expected. Cool. I'll try them out and we'll see how it goes. Another tremendously productive day at work today. I am headed home. I'm hoping to have a little bit more time tonight than I did yesterday. Yesterday I felt like the day just completely flew. So today's goal is to do a little bit more decorating, put some ornaments up on the tree. I have some garland that I want to put up around the ceiling, kind of the same way I did with the paper chain one yesterday. I also have some really fun, like old school classroom Christmas decorations. If you are a Y2K baby, you will immediately recognize the style artwork of these decorations that I have. So I think I'm gonna take some time and hang those up in the basement, see how creative I can get. But I really want, when you come into the basement, for it to be super magical, because that's where we're gonna do our Christmas Olympics game for the party on Saturday. So let's get home and get started. So these are the ornaments that I have to put up. They're just clear glass balls. 2 years ago, I think, I put these ribbons through them so that I tie them up onto the tree. Really pretty and cat proof. Well, if your cat doesn't like intentionally go for them. They're cat proof for us. And then my stepmom got me these. These are plantable gift tags or you can use them as ornaments. It says, yeah, it says gift tag / ornaments. So the paper has seeds in them. What does it grow exactly? It doesn't say what exactly it grows, but it does have like a little plant, maybe some kind of herb or something. That would be really nice. So I'm going to get those put up on the tree, and then this is 50 feet of just plain garland that I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking maybe along the ceiling in this room, but I'll brainstorm while I'm getting these ornaments up and then make a decision. I also have a ton of these bows that I actually got from a secondhand craft store. I snagged up as many of these bows as I could before they got all wiped out. So I'm gonna use these. I wanna put them on the top of all of the picture frames that I have, like maybe like those over there, just stick them on the top. I feel like that's a really good way to make what's already on my walls a little bit more festive without actually dedicating money, time, and space to festive artwork, which I have a couple pieces, but I just feel like this is a really good way to use what I already have. I think these paper ornaments look out of place, so I think I'm gonna just take them off. There's only 3 of them, so yeah, I think that's the right choice. The way that I'm going to adhere the bows to each of the picture frames is by first cutting a small bit of masking tape to go on the top of each picture frame. That way I'm not sticking this very strong foam poster tape to my frames, because I've made the mistake of putting this on my walls and it rips the paint off. So we're gonna do this as a protective layer, do this, and then stick the bows right on top of that. The adhesive on these is not strong enough to stay. I've tested it, so this is how we're gonna do it. These aren't going anywhere. I actually just tried to pull a couple off just to switch the order and the colors. I'll have to straighten these up. And I literally could not get it off unless I peeled the masking tape off and did it all over again. So I really like how this looks, honestly. I may even change out that one. I kind of like it though, because it makes it a little bit different, but I have no real plan with this garland. So I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see how it turns out. This is, I think, all I'm gonna do in this area. I've got the garland up there. I kind of gave it like a little bit of a twist, and I had enough to keep going, but I thought I should keep the rest of it just in case I have another use for it. Plus, when you walk in, this is really the main focal point. I also finished putting the bows up on top of the picture frames, and I ended up taking the ribbon one off and putting it on that one instead. And then I added some over there. And now that I've actually seen everything, I'm good to put all of this stuff away. I'm probably gonna rewash all of these dishes just because I'm sure they've collected a little bit of dust over the last 2 days. I am really, really happy with how this looks. The last thing I need to do is figure out how to organize these pillows on the couch, because as you can see, I have a lot of them and I don't know how to put throw pillows on. This is looking good and I'm very happy. Here are the classroom decorations that I was talking about. Is this upside down? One of them is. So I also found these at the secondhand craft store. I mean, look at this. This one has a little bit of water damage, but come on. Early 2000s kids, rise up. I know you know this face. I got this one. Santa's feet here. Got pieces of a fireplace. Where's the big fireplace one? Is it in this snack?
I think I see it underneath.
Tree. And here's the bottom of that tree. And then here's the big fireplace. So I'm thinking that all of these are gonna go up on our wallpaper wall, but that is a project for tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Thank you guys for watching Vlogmas Day 3, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.